ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì wojire ilẹ̀ yìí ilẹ̀ ẹ̀yà Èkìtì ṣe Oyèbánjí mọ̀ túbọ̀ yìnbíyọ̀ sílẹ̀ kámúbàrún olèkìtì ayé mi ń jẹ́ jùyà. Èkìtì lọ́mọ olúṣù àrògùrò bẹ̀wọ̀ ọmọ olóṣè méjì takọ́tabo. Ìgbélárugẹ oúnjẹ àgbẹ̀dàgbàsókè lóríko. Èkìtì ní alára ọgbà ẹ̀dá òye. Ìṣèjọba kan dára ògbáyé gbádùn ara wò. Èkìtì ní alára ọgbà ẹ̀dá òye. Ìgbélárugẹ àṣà àti ìṣe àtúnṣe bí ìgbafẹ́. Èkìtì ní alára ọgbà ẹ̀dá òye.
Hello and welcome. This is Ekiti on the Move. I am Tunji Saliu. The infrastructure renewal drive in Ekiti State is sectorally encompassing, leaving no segment of the economy and social life behind. In the health sector, it is a continuous investment and provision of healthcare fit for the 21st century and accessible to all. Beyond the massive renovation and equipping of 8 general hospitals and 109 health centers, so far, building additional facilities for both human and animal healthcare is next on the radar, and Ekiti is building to standards. That is our focus on this episode. Sit back and watch as we begin with our news highlight segment, Quick Takes. In focus this week, infrastructure renewal, building a comprehensive health ecosystem that serves both humans and animals.
Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì wojire ilẹ̀ yìí ilẹ̀ ẹ̀yà Èkìtì ṣe Oyèbánjí mọ̀ túbọ̀ yìnbíyọ̀ sílẹ̀ kámúbàrún olèkìtì ayé mi ń jẹ́ jùyà. Èkìtì lọ́mọ olúṣù àrògùrò bẹ̀wọ̀ ọmọ olóṣè méjì takọ́tabo. Ìgbélárugẹ oúnjẹ àgbẹ̀dàgbàsókè lóríko. Èkìtì ní alára ọgbà ẹ̀dá òye.
Every society is defined by two things: the quality of care when you are sick and the safety of the food on your table. For decades, Ekiti State has worked tirelessly to improve on both fronts. At our tertiary health institutions, congestion has been a persistent challenge. Corridors at times served as overflow spaces, and the patients often waited for beds that were in high demand. At the same time, the business of meat processing, critical to protein nutrition, has been operated with best available practices given existing infrastructure. However, stakeholders have long recognized that a more modern, purpose-built facility will significantly enhance hygiene, regulation, and overall public health outcomes. But if you drive through the capital, Ado Ekiti today, the landscape of public health is being visibly transformed. Steel and concrete are rising at strategic locations. This is not mere construction. It is the physical manifestation of Governor Biodun Oyebanji's strategy to anchor human development on two essential pillars: curative capacity and food security. In this episode, we review the unsought realities of these signature interventions. Standing at the Ekiti State University Teaching Hospital, EKSUTH, you can feel the immense pressure of a population relying on tertiary care. But the structure rising behind tells a new story. This is the new 80-bed multi-purpose ward. This facility is being built to specifically address patient overflow, a challenge that has affected the quality of care delivery. Why 80 beds? Because data shows that the existing wards needed additional capacity to comfortably absorb referrals from across the state's local governments.
80-bed hospital is a world-class hospital. By the time it's completed, we still had meeting with those who are, carrying out the project, the contractor, the Ministry of Health, and all those who are involved in the project. So it's going to have a lot of facilities on that project, and it's iconic. It's situated on an hilly terrain. So both the civil work, the bathing works are progressing.
This is a multi-purpose project, and it has many wards and bed spaces up to like 80 bed spaces to be added to what we have. As a teaching hospital, the work and the expectation is quite enormous, and many times the accident and emergency room is filled up with patients, and we don't have spaces to transfer them to in the medical or the surgical ward. So this project is going to fill that gap, increase our bed capacity, admission capacity, as well as give room for many other processes and procedures that we don't have room for now. We are very, very grateful to the state government under the able leadership of His Excellency, Governor Biodun Oyebanji, for this great work that we're doing. Many people will come to know the value when it is put into use, and we will see that here many treatments can be obtained, and you won't need to be traveling either to other cities in Nigeria or even outside this country.
Ètò ẹ̀kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ gẹ̀jígẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Èkìtì ní alára ọ̀gá ẹ̀dá òwe. Wọ́n bá ṣe kàn ṣètò ìṣúná ayẹyẹ ké dàgbàsókè kéde ọ̀lẹ́. Èkìtì ní alára ọ̀gá ẹ̀dá òwe. Ìpínlẹ̀ kí gómìnà kó tí ì ṣe wọn ayẹyẹ o. Èkìtì ní alára ọ̀gá ẹ̀dá òwe.
Governor Oyebanji has conducted multiple unscheduled visits to this site. His instruction to the contractors have been consistent and firm, strict adherence to timelines, and no compromise on quality. Routine checks his administration maintains are not about micromanagement, but about ensuring accountability and value for money being demonstrated in real time.
What gladdens my heart is not even that it's going to be delivered, it's the impact that it's going to have on the people of Ekiti State. You joined me to visit the project we are doing at the hospital, the 80-bed hospital complex, which will improve health outcomes in Ekiti State and also increase the number of patients that tertiary institutions facility can take on board, and the ambience of the environment. I'm so excited because we are bringing the best to our people.
OTS is part of that to ensure we have qualitative service delivery, and the contractors are living up to expectation, and they are doing qualitatively. We look at the revised timetable and they are following it meticulously.
ṣe kàn ṣètò ìṣúná ayẹyẹ kékàtà lókè kéde ọlé Èkìtì ní alára ọgbà ẹ̀dá òwe. ìpínlẹ̀ kí gómìnà kó tí ì ṣe wáyé yẹ o. Èkìtì ní alára ọgbà ẹ̀dá òwe. ìlú kan tí ìgbìyànjú kúrú kan mẹ́mọ́.
It's a multi-system, multi-purpose infrastructure constructed or designed for complete medical services, which comprises of departments such as surgical theater, orthopedic, ophthalmology, radiology. Talk about any department you can mention as far as multipurpose medical infrastructural building is concerned. And this building, we can be bold to say that the building is almost at 80% of construction stage. Alone is taking care of about 5,000 square meters, and the catchment it forms will generate a high-speed volume of water, which require adequate drainage system to take the water from a hill of over 16 meters from up to +0 at the downstream. So if you look at that, the velocity of water from this building will be high, and to have a very ecological effect at the downstream. So in more reason, a very proactive measure is being put in place to control the water. The stage of drainage, currently we are at already 70%. And you can also note that if you look around the building, down the stream, towards the car park, you see a lot of stone pitching work going on. The stone pitching work also is to take care of the topography and ensure that the building is protected against flood. And the various car park provided within the building is also, going to be safe. The more reason we have the stone pitching. More than 80 to 85% of people working here are from Ekiti. Apart from the fact that some of the engineers here are also from Ekiti. The laborers are also from Ekiti. 80 to 85% of them are from here. We source them from within Ekiti, from Lupeju, talk about anywhere they come from. So even some of the engineers, here we have about 7 resident engineers and 3 supervising engineers. Like myself as the project manager stroke project engineer here, I oversee various work we do within the state and also from Ekiti.
But this ward is more than just beds and blankets. It is being designed as an integrated medical facility. By expanding physical infrastructure in this way, the administration is not simply treating ailments. It is creating an environment where medical professionals can practice more effectively and where patients can receive dignified, spacious care. This is the difference between managing sickness and building a sustainable health system. A few kilometers away, along the Iworoko Road corridor in the heart of the capital, a major upgrade is taking shape. Rising from the ground is a modern abattoir, approved and supported by the World Bank under the Livestock Productivity and Resilience Support Project, ELPRES. which the Ekiti state government has actively keyed into.
The site for the new abattoir, and the concept is also derived from His Excellency vision for food grade meat production in the Ekiti state. Anytime we have conversation, he normally tells me that he's not comfortable with the way meat, especially beef, is being produced in the Ekiti state, especially the slaughter slabs that we have there. But having this one is a multi-million era and 21st century that can compete favorably with any abattoir all over the world. And the concept is to develop the red market industry in the Ekiti state. As the SPC have said, from here to the cargo airport, less than 10 minutes. So if you have meat being slaughtered here with a good hygienic condition, you can enter and access any other market, whether within Nigeria or outside Nigeria. So the whole concept is to build agroeconomy, both from the livestock value chain, from the poultry, this is actually white meat, to red meat value chain. So the structure is to support all this infrastructure, and that's why we thank the state governor for the vision that he has for the red meat market within the state, and also for aligning perfectly with the World Bank support program, other experts.
Kudos to His Excellency that eventually thought, it's very, very intentional that we need to have a modern abattoir in Ekiti state. And by the grace of God, you see that the construction is ongoing. The contractor has taken us through some of the compartments, the facilities we have in the abattoir. And I can assure you that in the next couple of months, you will see a new ultramodern abattoir in Ekiti state. We will go, gone are the days when we have animals being slaughtered, in an unhygienic environment. This will be whatever we want to consume here will be of the world standard. And what we are even planning is that we are even looking at, moving our meat from Ekiti out of Ekiti to some other states. If you look at the distance from here to the cargo airport, you discover the drive is less than 20 minutes. So it's very, very strategic. Mr. Governor is very strategic about this particular project.
It is important to state clearly that the existing abattoir has been operated according to best practices, given its current infrastructure.
Governor wa ṣe bó ṣe wá ń bá wa ṣe modern abattoir also ma help wa, because the former one tó wà kò wà modernized, but the new one tó ṣe ń kọ́ ẹ̀ is modernized abattoir. So most improvement tó máa wà ń bẹ̀, ó tún máa yẹ kí àwọn nǹkan tá a bá ń ṣe bí màálù tá a bá ń pa, ó máa yẹ kí processing ẹ̀ fast, ó dẹ̀ máa jẹ́ kó wà more hygienic fún àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n ń jẹ. So ó wà okay gan. In fact, ó tún máa create more job opportunities, because mo gbọ́ pé kíní tún máa wà ń bẹ̀ cold room, àwọn cold room yẹn báyìí ó tún máa create pé a máa need láti employ àwọn youth láti wá ṣiṣẹ́ ń bẹ̀. So ó tún máa bring more job opportunity wá. Ẹ̀ta ń lò tẹ́lẹ̀ báyìí ẹ wò báyìí, as in wọn kò wà organized, kò sómi, especially omi, à ń jìyà omi gan. But with this modern abattoir, ṣé mọ̀, wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n máa ṣe solar pumping machine tẹ́ pé ó máa help tẹ́ pé time to time ní lack omi, tẹ́ pé time to time omi máa wà. And as in àwọn pé wọ́n dẹ̀ tún sọ pé machine ló máa bá wa pa màálù, ṣé mọ̀ pé ó tún máa help gan. Kò ní jẹ́ ká máa níta irú àwọn ìgbẹ́ màálù tó ń wà tá máa ń kó nù ṣàkì yẹn báyìí, ṣé mọ̀ pé waste product ni ó máa níbi tẹ́ pé ó máa lọ tá máa deposit ẹ̀ sí, unlike the former one tẹ́ pé àti ẹ̀ ń dà sínú kọ́tà tó ń níta everywhere. So ó tún máa help in neatness.
Ìdàgbàsókè tó máa mú báṣẹ́ wa ó pọ̀, because a rí i pé ibibẹ̀ yẹn tẹ́jú gan. So bó dẹ̀ sì tẹ́jú yẹn, àwa ẹlẹ́ran inú wa dùn sí gan, because àyà lè gbà wá, àwọn èèyàn wa tán wà nígboro wọn á lè wá ibẹ̀ á lè kún sí, á lè wá òkè sí.
Butchers and meat sellers have worked responsibly to serve the people of Ekiti State. All parties agree that the new facility under construction will make the process significantly better and healthier. It represents an upgrade, not a condemnation of past efforts. This new facility rising at Iwuroko is being built to improve standards. It will include modern meat processing equipment, cold storage units to preserve freshness, and a comprehensive waste management system that channels refuse away from the food handling area. The goal is to take the existing good practices and house them in an environment that meets contemporary health requirements. Meanwhile, the Veterinary Center, which plays a critical role in this ecosystem, is located not adjacent to the abattoir, but close to the L-Press office in the heart of the state capital, Ado Ekiti. This central location, veterinary officers conduct inspections and ensure that animals entering the food chain meet required health standards. This separation of functions does not diminish effectiveness. Rather, it allows specialized oversight to happen at the administrative and regulatory hub of the livestock program.
This model hospital is one of the best in Southwest, and it's all encompasses it has all the essential aspect of livestock development, especially on the health-related matters. It has a laboratory, so there are some tests you can do the diagnosis within Ekiti. You don't need to take it to Ibadan or Jos, where they normally take it to. So it will sort a lot of issues for our livestock farmers. There's also pharmacy there. So everybody coming from the southern part of Nigeria, especially Southwest, can actually utilize this place because it's big enough to ensure the services. But more importantly, it's mainly for Ekiti State and Livestock Development Center within Ekiti State. Thanks to Governor Biodun Oyebanji, thanks to the I-Press, thanks to World Bank for their support in making it happen.
The Veterinary Center ensures that animals are inspected as part of the broader food safety framework. Governor Oyebanji's vision extends beyond merely constructing new buildings. He is strengthening the entire livestock value chain by combining infrastructure investment with regulatory capacity. The proximity of the new abattoir to the Ekiti Knowledge Zone and the cargo airport also suggests a long-term ambition to position Ekiti as a competitive player in hygienic meat processing and agribusiness. From the intensive care unit of the meat slab, the Governor Biodun Oyebanji's administration is engineering a full-spectrum health ecosystem. The 80 beds at EKSUTH will strengthen the capacity to heal the sick. Modern abattoir at Iwuroko, while building on existing best practices, will raise the bar for food security and prevent avoidable health risks. Together, these projects, one rising at the teaching hospital and the other taking shape along Iwuroko Road, represent a coordinated public health strategy where treatment and prevention go hand in hand. On our next episode, we will move from health to other critical sectors. But for now, the message from this construction site is clear. In Ekiti, we are building the pillars of shared prosperity, brick by brick, for the benefit of every citizen.
When Governor Biodun Oyebanji keeps saying no one will be left behind in his administration, it is in all spheres and in promotion of total health for man and other inhabitants of the human space. This new set of projects is giving credence to that promise, made and ready to be delivered in due course. As usual, we keep you posted on these and many more ongoing projects embarked upon to achieve this shared prosperity vision. For now, this is where we draw the curtains. Don't forget, you can watch this episode and previous ones on our social media platforms showing on your screen. We'll be glad to have your feedback through the same channels. See you next time. Goodbye.
ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì wojire ilẹ̀ yìí ilẹ̀ ẹ̀yà lèkìtì yìí ṣe Oyèbánjí mọ̀ tó kọ́ yìí gbìyànjú sílẹ̀ kámúbàrún olèkìtì ayé mi ń jẹ́ jù yá.